Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry that the video didn't come out yesterday. My recording software was not working, and I didn't realize, so I recorded all of this, and there was no audio. No voice audio anyway. So, since the last time, not a lot has actually happened that I can show you. Again, most of the stuff I've been doing is over at the game, and I don't want to cover that because it'll spoil it for everyone, and we wouldn't want to do that. So anyway, I'll show you what I have been up to, and then maybe we will do a small project together. Alright, let's get into it. I got it down.
Shoot it at that under pressure. What must be what?
Show some respect.
Let's go, Brandon.
Huh. Okay then. Julia.
They're okay. I don't know how to break this to you, but they seem like they may be pleasure pigs, like they're being kept in that position for a reason.
Genome from the future saying, yes, you're completely right. This was a stupid idea. Alright, so last time we built this chicken farm thing to get feathers for making book and quill, and it really sucked. It sucked a lot. So it actually was making like one feather at a time, like one feather an hour or something. So it turns out that when the eggs get dispensed, then you get a cluster of baby chickens, and then when one grows up, it pulls the chickens up into the lava. If you remember, the lava was just constantly in that one spot. So I did some searching, and I found a tutorial from JC Plays, actually, where he explained that that was what was happening. And he had a system where a dispenser would dispense the lava just really quickly whenever an egg was dispensed, and then that way the big ones wouldn't be able to suck the little ones up into the lava. So I added a dispenser of lava instead of the constant lava source, and now it's a bit better, but it still sucks. It's still producing like maybe a stack every 8 hours or so, which is insanely slow. But I currently don't have a faster method. I think I'm gonna have to just collect a whole bunch of seeds, maybe, and do it manually using looting on the sword. But yeah, you can see how it works. It just quickly turns on the lava, and it's better now. Alright, so let's move on to the trident killer situation for the gold farm. So the problem was that the zombie pigmen were getting backed up and overpowering the system, so that we would end up with a crap ton of those stupid things down in the trident killer, even when it was on. And then that would shove, especially the baby zombie pigmen out through the sides and stuff. And it was also lagging up the realm. So I added this this trident killer difference down here, which I'll explain in a little bit. But I also added this system here that blocks the drop chute and turns on water, and then feeds all of them into so down the drop chute into the water. Then the water stream goes out the left there, and then they drop down deep into a hole and out of spawn distance and despawn. That way they don't take up they disappear fast enough that they're not causing lag and not taking up the mob cap so badly. The only other option was to make on-off switches for every single portal, which is just really infeasible. And so I also decided to make it to where they die faster in the trident killer. And so to yeah, here, let's turn it on. And so the way I did that was by removing, oh, I just turned it off actually. So the way I did that was by removing the water, which you know, the water in the bottom of the trident killer, which was just there to push the items out and the experience, right? So that they don't lag up the world. And so instead of having that, what there is there is a different method so that the items actually fall down through the bottom and there's no water. So now the zombie pigmen take fall damage and they're a lot easier to kill. They die a lot faster. And we crank out gold. Like, this is a very good gold farm at this point. So let's go ahead and take a look over here at the trident killer. Okay, so if we go over here, we can actually look down and you can see the tridents there. And you can't see in this corner, but there's a what do you call it, iron bar, and then we got these two magma blocks here to make the witches drop fire resistance, and then a blue ice there to make the witches drop potions of swiftness. And then that iron bar section allows all the items and the experience to fall down through the bottom into a water stream. Then that water stream separates the items, which go up there, and the experience, which go into campfires and get destroyed. And so that's the improvement that I made here, and it was a nightmare, and I fell in the trident killer and lost half of my stuff at one point, and was just about ready to rage quit when Not Segi jumped into my test world and gave me a hand and helped me to simplify the idea that I had, which was to make the entire bottom iron bars. But then the problem is that sometimes witches, and especially the baby zombie pigmen, fall through the bottom, and then you get this. Yeah, why is that guy here? Let's go fix the problem that's causing that to happen. Okay, so found the reason that it's happening. So I have these guys falling here, and baby zombie pigmen can get into these, and they're only falling here to despawn. So I actually have this toggleable, but I have it set to the on-off switch, because before I had the other thing, that's what I was doing. And so now if I flip this, okay, there we go. And now that problem's solved. I don't need this on-off switch anymore because I have the other on-off switch that directs both sides down the same drop chute and out of spawn distance. So yay. Okay, so going up to the top, to the storage area, I realized that last time I really glossed over the storage area here at the industrial district. So I expanded it a lot last time, and then I also added a couple of things that I didn't really show you. So it feeds into these shulker boxes, and the reason for that is, you know, instead of double chests, which would be able to store more, is because this is an industrial district and not our base. So we actually want to feed everything into shulker boxes so that we can take them to the main base and then feed them into a shulker sorter, or not, a shulker unloader and a master sorter. And yeah, so the potions end up here, and you can see that I get a lot of potions of healing, potions of swiftness, and potions of fire resistance. I just added the fire resistance thing, so hopefully I'll get less potions of healing and swiftness and more fire resistance. And yeah, I have way too many of those, and potions of healing are pretty much complete garbage. And then they fill up really fast, so I made this overflow back here for those. And the overflow actually sorts here for bottles in the brewing stand, and then the overflow goes straight into lava, and anything that's non-stackable and not potion will end up getting stuck there, or in this double chest that's actually labeled the oopsie box. So if you fall on a trident killer or something, it won't burn your stuff. And then the stackable overflow goes here on the right side. Yeah. And you can see that some things overflowed when I was AFK earlier, but I've since then cleared everything. And so yeah, it creates a lot of stuff from the farms. And yeah, very exciting. And also I don't think I mentioned that Daddy-O made this completely automatic tree farm through some crazy Minecraft wizardry. Maybe in a future video I'll have him show it to me, and that way it can be explained to you guys. Or search, and maybe you can find the tutorial online that he used. Alright, so this part of the Nether between our Industrial District 1 and Industrial District 2 is absolutely horrendously ugly. And so let's do a project and just kind of pretty it up. What do you say? Okay, so this is how it looks all done. I like it. It's very much my style. It's very colorful and dynamic, moving flames and whatnot, but also very dark and practical. We got soul soil for soul speed and ice for boats, if anybody wants to take a boat that short distance. And yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode. I will see you in the next one. The next one will hopefully be a bit more exciting. And yeah,